Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning in with the day's energies, seeing what messages, divine messages want to come through, divine guidance, news you can use, maybe some validation. So, all right. This is a general reading, tuning into general energies, not one person's specific energies. So take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. In the past, we have justice reversed. Something was very out of balance. Something was very out of balance in your past. I feel like this was a misunderstanding of something about you, your energy, misunderstanding something about yourself, and it creates an injustice, an imbalance. Yeah, it looks like you accepted, allowed, gave permission for others to withhold joy, affection. I could say it a different way. I could say you were in a situation that was unfair, and unbalanced, where someone did not give their energy, their love, their care, joy, and it made you feel very isolated. It's interesting. I mean, you can say it in so many different ways. I think the more empowering version is that you allowed this because you accepted this behavior. You didn't leave. So even though you were incredibly unhappy in this unbalanced, joyless situation, somehow it feels like you didn't believe you could leave. Like you were stuck. You didn't know how to leave. You couldn't or wouldn't or didn't know how. Yet you had this calling. Feels like a spiritual calling. So internal, like a call from your soul. So interesting. So here's this very unbalanced situation where you feel very stuck, and yet you have this calling that you won't leave. So it's going back and forth. Like, I feel this calling. I know it's unbalanced, but I can't leave. Or you don't know how to leave. It's a nightmare. It's a freaking nightmare. It does feel related to at least one other person. Like, I just feel this. I can't escape. I can't leave this. I don't know how to leave this. And I feel like your goal was to create the 10 of Cups, this incredible happiness. But nothing other than the calling from your soul is like, this isn't where you need to be. Love, your 10 of Cups felt so far away. Like, is it even possible? I feel like at times you were willing to give up, like, okay, well, my happiness is just not going to happen in this lifetime, or, this is as good as it gets. Something like that. Oh, gosh, it's despair. It's almost like acceptance of the end, like just staying um unhappy. Whew. And your current energy is Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to, clinging, cleaving to. Interesting. Well, I'll see what clarifying. Wow. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. All right. Fours, stability. That's what I was getting from this, that this Four of Pentacles a lot of times talks about insecurity, like grasping and like maybe being miserly or afraid you don't have enough finances. I'm looking at this image and I feel like she's almost praying. She's holding on to what she has, her finances, and trying to figure out what to do, how to create more of that stability, that Four energy. And then that Four of Swords, it feels like a healing. So it feels like prayer and healing. You feel stable. This energy feels very stable. But it does feel withdrawn. Like you're taking some time to heal, maybe healing your finances, healing thoughts, beliefs around the finances. And there's someone also in your current energy who's been someone who's, I feel like this is the energy of whoever, quite possibly it might not be the exact person you were connected with in the past that you were stuck in a very unhappy situation with. Could be that same, it reminds me of that energy. So it's either the same type of person energetically or the same person in present time. They're but this is someone who's very controlling, manipulative. With the controlling, they feel very out of control right now. But they're done grieving. They're done, feels like they've been grieving something that was lost to them. Are they having a victory? I feel like whoever this is, there's something about, they wanted victory. Well, okay. All right. They wanted a victory, but they were aligned with devil energy. So I'm not saying they're aligned with the devil. Devil energy in the tarot talks about addiction, codependency, toxic traits, trauma bonding, narcissistic behaviors and tendencies, controlling, manipulative. Yeah, so it looks like if this person gets that, I do feel this, like I'm done grieving. I want victory. And I feel like maybe a small slight for momentarily, they're like, yes, I'm gonna make some changes. But then they go back into that devil energy. So that's not changes. That's more the same. They don't, it's like they don't know how to transform. They don't know how to change. They don't know how to find that success because they're not going to change any of their tactics. If you were in the military and you just kept using the same tactics over and over again, gosh, whenever we don't have the hill, whenever we're lower in the hill, we always, gosh, it just never works out. Maybe we should change our military tactic. I mean, this person, they're very stubborn. It does look like they could be completing a cycle. They're ready to release some burdens. This is, gosh, this energy goes back and forth. So what I'm getting is like, their crown chakra is, it feels like it's trying to make a change, and then it goes back into old ruts, old ways of behaving. So there are possibilities, and then they go back. At least I think this might be one of the first readings where I see that there is some kind of possible change, even if it's just for a moment, because after releasing burdens, this person, I feel like they get a bit of relief of maybe raising the vibration, and they take that energy and they focus it back in the old energy. And then they figure out, or they release something and they raise their vibration enough, and then they focus on what they know and go right back into old patterns. So maybe they're figuring it out. I'm kind of hoping that they figure this out, but they go right back into deceptive, manipulative. This is definitely someone who is focused on themselves and what they want. Sneaky, very sneaky, deceptive. Ooh, okay. So it does look like they're getting some kind of tower, some kind of type of unmasking. There have been so many towers in the readings. I feel like a lot of people are, oh my gosh, wake up calls. Like, oh, wait, this isn't working. The tower talks about the foundation. That's what this person is giving the opportunity to see, that the foundational way that they operate has a crumbling foundation. Foundation is not something that you can grow on. Gosh, maybe it does seem like, oh my gosh, I get it. Okay. That maybe the deception and control and fear and pain and pettiness and manipulative tactics, that's why. Maybe for some of you, whoever this is, they might be waking up a bit. I don't know if this is a crack or a door wide open, but it feels like they're connecting some dots. Wait a minute. When I do this, I receive that response. It's not working. What used to work doesn't work any longer. That the seeds I've been planting, I'm not reaping any benefits from the seeds I'm planting. So maybe I need to plant different seeds. Boy, wouldn't that be nice if a lot of people who've been very stuck, maybe in these energies of where the moon is and the timing of everything, that maybe some holdouts are starting to see the light, literally. Yeah, it looks like their defenses come down a bit. Yeah, I'll just leave it there, at least that part. All right, in the center of your reading is Five of Swords in reverse. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. This person definitely has that Five of Swords energy. And at the bottom, I'm looking at the deck, Five of Swords upright, right when I said that. So it feels like this person there's an opportunity for them to give up bullying. I think why we're seeing the current energy like this, I'm feeling that you're very stable. You're financially, maybe physically, you've been feeling better as well. There's the security and stability and security and safety and healthy and just very stable in your physical world and stable in your mental world too, in your mind. And I think there's something about your energy being very healing and going within at this time. I feel like you're almost holding space. You've learned so much about taking care of your energy and finding yourself and keep refinding your alignment. And it feels like this person might be benefiting from people like you who are holding space for your healing and others. And so it just seems like the bullying could be coming to an end. There's a new opportunity, new passionate opportunity. There's something that happens, like with the releasing of bully energy, and in comes this Ace of Wands. New fiery start. There's taking action, an opportunity to take action on something very passionate. No, I don't feel like you're getting back together with this person just because they're nice for a bit. I think it would take a lot more than, I'm fine, I'm feeling good. Oh, well then, let's have a fiery new beginning. I think it's going to take a lot more. So no, I'm not perceiving this as water under the bridge. You're completely healed now. I'll take you back. Nothing like that I'm perceiving. But it does. I really like this, that something very quickly happens when this bully energy leaves, this manipulation, this win at any cost. New beginning. Very stable and secure. maybe this is what your higher self is. I said at the beginning of the top row that I didn't feel like she was clinging onto this Four of Pentacles energy. I felt like she was in a prayerful mode, like grateful for what she has. I feel like this prayer holding space for those who have wronged you, those who have trespassed against you. That what I'm seeing here in the center of your reading from your higher self is an invitation for a type of prayer, to include in that prayer and that holding space of releasing of toxicity to create a new beginning, and maybe even visualizing people who were stuck in this energy as thriving, as being abundant and upright, hoping that, praying for your enemies, basically. You keep praying for your enemies. Are they your enemies? You know what I mean, though. Someone who's wronged you. I feel like this is a private decision for each of us. And if you can authentically do that, I feel like this is a way to, it looks like you have ascended quite a bit and have created a bit of consciousness for yourself and healing in this stable energy that you've created and manifested for yourself. Excellent. So you don't want to close the door behind you and, be a gatekeeper, right? We want to invite those who are ready to ascend. At some point in your journey to your ascension journey, I'm sure you're far enough along that you can look back and it's like, oh, I was kind of shitty. I was a shitty human being at some points in time and thought I was a-okay. But now that I know better, I'm doing better. So something happened so you didn't get blocked from ascension. You don't want to block people from ascension. If you get far enough out, the bigger picture, we're all connected. So you blocking someone else, you're really blocking your own ascension. You could even look at it that way. But if you're not ready, you're not ready for forgiveness and well-wishing of this energy. But with that being said, it does look like with the timing and the energies are just right for a lot of people who have been really exploring those denser, darker energies, that they could start shifting that crown chakra and realizing maybe there is a different way, a better way that I could be doing this thing called life. All right, your challenge right now is the Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, some of you might have someone in your energy, around you, who's either a possible romantic interest, someone who's caught your attention. However, they're either a little immature, emotionally, or like they just can't hang at the level of emotions that you are able to communicate at and express and feel comfortable with, or they might be younger and just less mature. And it looks like there's something about this person, though, as immature as they are, or whatever this is, they feel like a nice person, but not quite the match for you, even though they could activate your heart space and you feel very warm, like this person, so there is some type of soul connection. However, this energy, it's challenging because you go from being very independent, confident, pretty happy with your day-to-day and where you're at, your stability, independence. They create this energy where you feel very needy and clingy, and that's what I'm getting is your challenge. Yeah, there's something about how they how they express their emotions, or their inability to express their emotions, and it halts this amazing momentum that you have. It's like you can't move forward with this energy. I feel like you it's exposing an old dynamic. I feel like this person has some similarities energetically, some wonderful soulmate qualities. So you're like, yes. But then there's something kind of similar feelings that they evoke from you, as this very unsatisfying relationship that we started with, looking at the past, where there's no joy, a lack of balance, and the stuck in no. Oh, hey, in the past energy, we got this. I'm sad and I get a calling, but I don't go anywhere, and I'm in a nightmare. But I want love, but it's very far away. So here, that's that. Okay. So in the past, that's how you woke up. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 2 steps forward, but you kept taking steps forward. That's what this energy was showing you in the past, when you were really, really stuck and in a dark place. That was how your crown chakra, a little forward and then trying things. So you tried different things to get to that 10 of cups. And, at times you were not trying the right thing. You were doubling down on whatever was keeping you stuck. So that's why this is coming up. That's why we saw that in the past. So in the present energy, with whoever this is, maybe we can even just, if it's difficult to forgive this person, can you generalize and just imagine whoever is stuck like you were? I hope they find the light. I hope all those who are stuck and sad and desperate can find the light. I'm not cherry picking who gets to see the light. That's way above my pay grade. So this person in current energy, I feel like they're showing up for many reasons. This person's energy's been shown, or at least this energy's been showing up last couple weeks. However, it's showing up. It feels like, as lovely as this is, it's not quite right. And, yeah, it's not what you really want to build on. Boy, interesting. All right. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your likes, your comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you can have these readings in your feed. Thank you so much for watching and allowing me to read your energies. Take care. Bye.